But yeah, fortunately when we came, we happened to come after the shutdown, after the government reopened, and I'm really thankful for that because this is really such a big part of your trip to DC. The Smithsonian's. I mean, I and my wife and I have just been planning our next trip here. We're going to bring our grandkids here because our oldest are 12 and 11, and we have five total, and we just want to bring them here and show them a little bit.
Yeah, no. So like on a peak day in the past, you have to get online tickets, and so a lot of times you have to get reserve them a day or so more in advance to get in. You're in a really long line. Today there are no lines, so you can just like we were doing, wander by, go on your phone, pull up the time, and just walk in. The people we talked to inside, the volunteers that work at the information desk, were saying that it's basically been a ghost town. So like normally they kind of frown on people leaving and coming back, but today they're like, oh no, there's hardly anybody here. They'd be happy to have you come back.
This beat the last shutdown that we had that was in 2017. So let's hope that this is the record, and let's hope that we don't face this every time we have a budget that we're facing a shutdown. I mean, really, I think if both sides really sat down and worked together in the process, that would mitigate some of those problems. I think the problem is when one side says, no, we're going to do this just our way and this is our budget, that's problematic. And you're always going to have pushback and not have the buy-in that we need to get the budget process resolved. You know, we've talked about that. We actually had mixed feelings about visiting the museums in a sense because there has been history removed. There's been this revisionism, and do we want to? I mean, I would say support is the appropriate word, but on the other hand, I want to be aware of what changes they made. I really, honestly, specifically, kind of looking for some of those things because when you squash history and and when you ignore it, you're the saying you're doomed to repeat it.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download Metro TV Extend sekarang.